Oh my gosh, you guys. Today's kind of a whirlwind. I'm like managing 2 tutorials at a time, doing what I can on one to come back to the other. But right now we're going to work on this here, and what you just saw, if you keep an eye out for Busted Out Wednesday, you will see that. But did I even turn on this other light? Ooh, whirlwind day. I'm like, how come I didn't get enough reviews done in the morning? It's because my kids woke up early. My husband didn't leave until later, which is always, I'm always like, are you leaving yet? Go ahead and go, because he usually leaves like around 5:30, I don't know. And this time it was closer to 7, and the kids woke up. But so today I'm going to do the tutorial on this set here. Super cute, from Impression Obsession. Of course, the links will be in the description box, will be affiliate links, so which means I will make a small commission if you use those links, and I really appreciate that support, you guys. So yeah, so again, just right in the description box, you can either click that little arrow. Some people say if you just click the title, it'll open up. Sometimes if you're on a computer, it says show more. Just whatever it is, you either click down here under the title where the disclaimer is. You can kind of see some of my disclaimer. It'll open up, and that's where you click, and then if any discount codes or links are always in that description box, okay? Sometimes they're just of the basic items that I use every day, because I use like different glues and stuff people ask about, and then sometimes there's specific items like this. I'm so sorry, I didn't know what I was saying, because I heard a voice and I'm like, what? I thought it was Miranda, but she's on break right now, and her teacher asked us to leave the computer open. So it's some other kid that has his mic on, and all of a sudden I hear this kid, you know, I don't know. Anyway, before we get started with this, I do want to show you the new sales that Impression Obsessions has this month. A lot of fun new things, so I'll be picking up a certain item. So I do want to show those to you, just because sometimes they do sell out, but also so you know what's coming up and what I'm going to be picking up, because sometimes people like to pick up those same things. So again, whatever I do order, I will have the links in the description box. Well, not for everything. Well, it depends. It depends on how much I order. A lot of times it'll just be for like the more basic things that I will for sure review. Sometimes there's other items that I just want to have, you know. So, of course, everyone shops at their leisure and how they like to, and but they do have a lot of these kind of sales, and I'll show you in just a minute, where you buy the stamp set and you get the dies free. So today I want to do a couple of different stampings of this. I'll probably use embossing powder on one of them and then color it in, and the other one maybe I'll just layer up the stamps the way they're meant, like these two just layer up. But on another one I want to do the embossing powder with a little color, and then of course we'll use our little jar here, which is super cute. I used to do things like this just for funsies, you know, and I would hang them up outside, just like jars you get at the Dollar Tree or whatever, and put the little wire, maybe put some beads on here. So I thought that was fun. And then this little piece here, it kind of looks like water. Sometimes you can stamp it in blue, you can stamp it in a brown color, make it look like dirt. You can not use it, but it basically fills in this area if you want to do that. And then it has really nice little sentiments in here, so I always appreciate that. So let me show you the deals coming up for this month. They're usually month-long deals, so they'll be available. Oh, the reason I have this one here is because I did see on the examples on this one that they had the little cup, and then they put just a little flower on here, like on the little cozy. And I thought that was really cute. So I just have this one just to show you that. But let's show you the little sales. It's just a minute or two, and then we will get started with this guy. Okay. Sorry, I would do a screen capture, but sometimes I sound like I'm underwater, so I'd rather just get on here and show you this real quick. So, yeah, so they have these new holiday fun coming your way with their fall and winter release, and then just this cute little trick-or-treating girl right here. So you can check all that out, but what I wanted to focus on real quick, oh, look how cute this is. Love. Look at this. So yeah, they're just showing that. Is that this month, and it says here that it expires August 30th. I think they mean September 30th, because it's for the whole month of September. Just like last month, it was all coffee related stuff, but now it's 20% off of the entire cat and dog category. And I was looking through this, and there are some really cute ones that I'm planning on getting, but I just wanted to show you that just because they're cute. Some of them are very kind of like clip art looking, but of course some of them look more realistic, and some are just like cute like that. And it has like 12 or 13 pages or more of cat and dog related stamps. So I am going to place an order, and I just want to let you guys know, just so that and when I get them, you know, if you want to get in on these deals. Again, this one will be all month. I know they do sell out of certain ones. I don't know how quickly they restock. Like last month I got some of the coffee sets that when I showed them they were already gone. But if you click over here on sale, they did add tons of new sale items, but what I like to check out, there are some that are kind of interesting. Like it says there'll be an area where it says they're kind of irregular. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but special on clear stamp sets and matching dies. I always check this section out because you don't need a coupon. It actually says that they're not eligible with other coupons and stuff, but all you have to do is add the stamp set, whatever it is, to your cart, and they will include the matching die for free. And so they have these other ones that are fall related. They did add quite a few new ones. Some of these are already on here, but I wanted to show you guys a couple that I'm definitely going to pick up, which is probably this butterfly one, because you know I love butterflies. Butterfly Kisses, it says. It's only 15 bucks for the stamp set. Of course, they're photopolymer, and then they come with the free dies. But let me see if I can get to the ones. Oh, the hummingbird. Gotta get that. This one's really cute. It's a doorway with a little, almost, I don't know, it's just like ground, but she also looks like a little kid, so I'm not sure exactly, but I like everything that goes with it. And basically the dies will cut pretty much everything you see in the sets, so that's really great. Look at the little doggies and the little swans, but this one is really cute. It has a lot of flowers and things, and the dies cut out every single thing you see here, including that little envelope. So I know you guys have been waiting for the tiny note set to come back for Diamond Press, and I haven't seen it recently, but I thought that's really cute with that little envelope. So the dies, again, the matching dies will just be added to the cart. You don't have to add them. It'll just be there. Where's the other ones I was looking at? I'm sorry. I'm trying to see, like, do I look at the screen? Do I look at my camera? I know. I'm sorry. I try to stay steady as I can. This Holiday Treats, adorable. This is the one I'll be using in just a minute. They still have it there. So, again, it'll come with things. And this is the one, Boo Balloons. I'm like, I'm interested in that one. But then when I was scrolling down, I saw this really cute one, and I'm definitely going to get this pumpkin cup. Okay, there's tons of them. And this one's a cup of sweet succulents. Kind of like what I'm going to be working on, but it has a cup and then a different... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Let me go back. Well, anyway, that's just more information about that one. This, I just think it's so cute, and I was like, what's up with these little glasses and things? So basically, you can make your little cup, like the sample they have here. Super cute. And then if you want to see more about exactly the dies, what they look like, if you scroll down, it tells you that this is a related product. This is going to come with it for free, but it is a related product, and it'll show you, it cuts out the whole mug and then a few of the different items that are in there. And you can see that on all of them. So like, let's say like the one with the love notes or whatever, or let's just click on this sugar, the nutcracker sweets, and I'll show you. So it has even the pictures there, and of course these are the stamps, Miranda Lou. It has the a little idea of how to use it. You know, they might have a few. And then right here again, it says related product, and all the outlines you'll see, those are the dies. So this one does come with quite a few dies, and it cuts out pretty much everything in the set. So that's a good way to know what the dies would be looking like, or what it is that you're going to be able to cut with the dies. So I just want to show you those because those are great deals. Again, I'm not going to go through the whole site, but they have tons of awesome things. So let's get to the tutorial. Okay, so let's see how quickly I can get this done during this little break that's left. So I have some stamping paper here. Oh, I do want to mention I did pick up the Crafter's Companion Butterfly Alphabet set. I know it had sold out and it came back on HSN. It was a weird day on HSN. I don't know why it was gone, and then it came back and it was gone. And then Crafts Companion right now has it on their site. You can check that out if that's more what you want to do. I got it on Craft Stash. It's pre-order that was supposed to end yesterday, so I'm sure they're going to ship them out very soon. And it was, I think, 88 bucks. And had I seen it, I would have got 10% off yesterday, right, with that coupon that expired yesterday. But okay, either way, 88 bucks for the letters, the number, the upper and lower, the numbers, and the 2 stamp sets. I was like, okay. So I ordered it on Craft Stash already. But just want to give you that heads up, and I'll have the link for that too if you like. So I'm going to bring this guy out. Super cute. I have no idea what I'm just doing the basics right now, and then it smells so good. I tell you, they smell like coconut. They just have a really nice scent to them. Now I am just using, for this one I probably don't need to use this, but I'm using stamp positioner anyway. Actually, let me do it like this. That way I save some paper. And I always like to butt it up right to the corner as well as I can, just so that whenever I go to stamp it again, I know that's a good place to register, right in the corner. And I'm just gonna use the quick dry ink. So this is jet black quick dry ink, and I can see that a lot of it goes right in the center, so I'm gonna be careful when I stamp this to not push in the center too much. And hopefully you understand what I mean. Like when I go to put this down, see how that center is all black? If you end up pushing too hard like in there, you'll get that black pushed into your paper. So I'm just kind of doing this lightly, especially because this is just an outline stamp. Yeah. So pretty. I didn't push very hard at all, and look at that. Love it. This I will wash off. They smell so nice. Somebody else had mentioned having a lot of their stamps, and I was like, is it just me or do they smell like coconut? And I don't think they responded. So let me know what you guys think. They smell nice. Okay, this one's more full, and I'm just going to do the water. And so again, I'm just going to kind of place this here and just have an idea of where that might be. I don't really know where this is supposed to go, to be honest. Let me look at it up closer. Like, is it supposed to be kind of down low here? I think it is. It's supposed to go kind of down towards the bottom. Okay, so about there. So I'm going to put this in here. Pick that up. Put that back in the corner. And I have Oasis. I should probably use a lighter blue. Maybe that's Spa Blue, but I don't know. This is the first one I saw and kind of grabbed. So, oh, that's getting stuff everywhere. It's very inky. Okay, we'll see if this works out. It looks like it's already pilling up, which I don't like that much, but there we go. Oh, wow. It's like all like... That's really cute, because all I did was kind of line it up towards the bottom, and it really just like fits in there. So it has like a little area where the glass would be, you know? Cool. Okay. So with the flowers, I'm just going to do a mishmash of this kind of thing. So as I was saying, I will stamp some in layers, and then I'll do some with, just to color them with embossing ink, just so you can kind of have an idea of something else to do with these. But what I was thinking, and hopefully this works out, actually, yeah, like this guy. These two look like they're the same. So you can either stamp this and then do the outline, or do the outline and then this. I wonder. I'll do this one first, and then I'll place the outline over it, and maybe that'll... So with this one, let's put it up here, because then I can cut something else out with that paper. I'm going to put it on here, and I don't know how easily this is going to happen on a stamp positioner. If I had just a regular... You know, that's probably what I should do. That's what I'll do. I'll put it on a regular block, because I want to mess with this a little bit. So... Spring Meadow is a very bright light green. And then I'm going to bring Pink Tulip in here. Now, I know this is weird, and I don't want to, oopsie, to mess with this too much, but I'm going to bring some of that Pink Tulip onto the very little edges. And I'm just going around the very edge. And it might look pretty, it might, you know, be a mess. We'll see what happens. And then I'll stamp this here. Oh, I love it. I could have pressed a little harder in that one spot right here. Okay. Let me clean this up. I'll be right back. So I cleaned that up. I'm just going to take this guy, the outline of it, and try and find where it needs to be. I think this is the one for this one. That's the other thing. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. It has to be this one. So I'm just trying to see where it looks doubled up. Where is this? I'm trying to see this little area here. Is that this one? Yes. So it's like this. Okay. I'm just trying to look at the outline and see what makes sense, right? That's the best way I can describe that. And as I place that on there, I think that looks good. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, put that back. And then I'm just going to take Grasshopper, just a darker green, and I'm going to outline that. I guess you can outline in black too if you like. And maybe it was better to do the light line and then the darker. I don't know. I just did it this way. Aww. That was almost perfect. The edging there. Alright, so I'm going to do stuff like that, and I'll stamp out... Actually, just this one. So what I'm going to do now is just clean this up, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm going to cut these out, but before I do that, we need to trim out the dies. So again, just twist them, pull them apart, however it is. You only have to do this one time, so it's not, you know, the biggest deal. But a lot of companies are doing this, and this is just, I guess, how they're going to do it. Though I do like about theirs is that they are much softer and easier to work with. I know some companies have some that are really, really stiff, which is great. Sometimes I twist them like this. Sometimes I have this from Daiso, but they sell at the dollar store, just a wire cutter, and just clip it. When you do that, you want to be careful. I do like to come back and kind of clean up those little edges, but that's just so I don't get scratched with it. Sometimes if those little pokey edges are facing on the inside like this, where it might cut into your little project, you definitely want to use something like this. Some companies sell nail files or files to help you clean those up later. Oh, I got my fingernail stuck in there. But so these are the kind I do like to kind of come in here like this, because sometimes it's hard to turn them. Again, you can find these in jewelry pliers, super cheap at Walmart in those kind of areas. All right, so I'm gonna continue unclipping these, or clipping these, should I say, and I'll be back because I can hear my daughters back in class. Okay, so kids are done. A little bit early. I knew. So today was really the first day of like the full day, and I'm like, that gotta be a full day. So Dorian's PE teacher's like, yeah, we're not gonna be on here. So that's done. And then Miranda in the afternoon, they're like, so this is like studying on your own, but the teacher will still be there, like if she has questions. So it's kind of interesting here. Teachers at the school, so which I heard was gonna happen after the first 2 weeks. That, but I know she has a little 6-month-old and a little 2-year-old. Like, someone's got to take care of her kid, I guess. So maybe they're there because I saw her pause and she's like talking to people that are there with her. So who knows? But wow, what a mess, guys. All right, we'll get through it. Okay. So I cut this, and then I did do this one a little bit crooked. Not this part, but on the side here. So all I did was I take some scissors and I cut this little extra side. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit too much on the side I didn't care for. So I just trimmed it down. But again, what's good is that now I have a template for the next time I use this. I'm going to keep it like this. So next time I stamp that same image, I'll use this little guy to guide me, put it down, run it through, and it'll be perfect. Okay. So in the meantime, I'm going to trim this one away. I'm going to use this right now. So this one, I didn't get this set so much. It's called the Fall. Actually, what's the name of this set? That was Fall Jar, which is kind of interesting because it has the succulents and it has like a little acorn and other things. So I'm not sure why it's called Fall Jar, but I'm going to use that piece as a guiding window. So I'm going to keep it over here. I'm going to use the exact same one. And this time I'm going to stamp it on some watercolor paper. So this is really why I just... Okay, again, I didn't get this set for the layering because I'm not the best at layering, but I'll try. Maybe I'll do a solid color next time. I do like the little pink though, it looks cute, but I need to eyeball that one a little better. Look how far off I was. Also, I was super distracted. So, you know, we should craft, and now that gives me an idea of, you know what? I can't just craft in the meantime, like when the kids are on break. I need to just have done it in the morning. Just today, this morning was not the day. So I'm going to use this little jar. So I'll put that to the side for now. I'm gonna use the exact same stamp because I like this one. I like them all. Like this one's so pretty. They have an example on their site of this one in like purples and blues, and it looks really, really cute. So I'm gonna take the same guy, and I told you guys I would do what's it called? Embossing, which is kind of funny because where is my heat tool? You guys know I rearranged everything, and my heat tool's around here somewhere, and it's still plugged in. I just don't know exactly where it is, but let me do this part. So this is just cheap watercolor paper. Well, I don't know how cheap it is, but it came in a Crafter's Companion kit. So this one does not spread the best, but I am going to use it because I have it. But the Arteza watercolor paper that I always have, the cold press, is awesome. I love it, especially with the real brush pens, which is what I'm going to color today. But you can use watercolors, whatever marker you like to use, or watercolors. So I'm going to quickly stamp this in the VersaFine, because VersaFine takes a little minute to dry. So I'm just going to stamp this on here. I'll go ahead and rub it with my embossing buddy. I don't think it's the biggest deal, but embossing buddy basically puts like cornstarch down. I'm going to stamp this. And then I'm going to take my embossing powder. The reason I didn't really care about the embossing buddy on this one is because it's clear anyway. This is clear. It's not going to do anything if it sticks somewhere else, but let's go ahead and pour this on top. Clear embossing powder will stick to the VersaFine, and it looks so nice. Now let me find, I'm going to put this away, I'm going to find my heat tool, and then we're going to color that in. Where I put my Crafter's Companion heat tool, it'll come up somewhere. I know it was just sitting here when I rearranged everything to be on Crafter's Companion. I moved things around, and I don't know where it is. So I have this Doris one, it's super old, always sitting here on my desk too, so I'm just going to take that and just heat this up. And again, I just heat it until it melts and then move to the next spot. So you'll see once it gets darker, then that part is melted, move to the next spot. And that's it. Okay, and we'll get to watercoloring this little guy right now. So there's a few ways you can do this. You can wet it already with, if you're using a water brush or just your regular brush that you would use for watercoloring. However you want to do it. I don't know if I'll just take the lids off both of them and just be ready. Let's have these two. Since this watercolor paper is a little bit less expensive, it doesn't work the same, and you kind of have to work in certain areas. If I go around and do all of it and then come in, it won't spread as much, but it does look still really pretty, so it just depends on what you want to do. You can also wet the petal first and then add some color, or you can do the color and then come in and spread it, you know, whatever it is that you want to do. So I'm going to have them both open. And what I want to do is put the green down at the base, and then pink kind of up towards the tip. And again, I'm just doing a little section at a time so I can come in and get it spreading a little bit. I'm not trying to mix the colors, but I do want them to kind of come together. So that's all I'm going to do. Let's see. The green, I'm basically coloring almost the whole thing with it. So pretty. And I'll tell you which color these are. These are the Arteza Real Brush Pens. And the colors are bubblegum pink. And this is really pretty. It's very, very succulent color. Green tea. I think I use green tea pretty often. I like that color a lot. Again, I'm not being like super duper careful with this. And as I said, my style is just like, get color down. And that's good enough. This one's putting out a little bit more water than I would like. So we're almost there. And some pink here. How are you guys doing today? Does anybody really have kids at home? I know some people have grandkids that they're helping with school. I haven't really heard any of my girls mention that they're working with the little ones, or kids. Let me add a little more green. And I'm going to come in and just kind of do some spots, a little more green here. Just to give it a little more texture. And maybe that pink. But let me know how it's going. Alright, I'm gonna let this dry just for a little bit. I can hit it with a heat gun, I guess. And if you do choose to hit something like this with a heat gun, just be careful, because obviously we already have the embossing powder. You don't want it to melt away, because it'll like completely fall, like liquefy, I guess is what it is, and then it just like melts into the paper. It's really weird. So that's why you don't want to overheat your embossing powders, okay? So I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit. We're gonna cut it out, and then in the meantime, actually what I'll do is I'll put this to the side. I have my card base here. It's I thought, oh, I'll just make like a little note card type thing. So this is a 4x8 base, and I'm going to score it at 4 inches so we can fold it in half. I'll do that in just a second. And then, there goes that paper. And then I just have a piece of paper here. It's not stamping paper, but I've had this paper sitting here for a while. I think it might be close to my heart, like White Daisy, is that what they call it? I don't remember what they used to call that paper. And I'm just going to stamp on it. And since I don't have, I'm going to put this piece of paper in the back because I don't want to ink up on this surface here. And I do like, let's see, grasshopper. What does that look like? I'm going to use grasshopper. And I'm just going to take, we can use the same flower, but I think I'm going to use a different one. And I'm just going to do some background stamping. Now you can do the shadow backgrounds. That'd be really pretty. I was just going to do the lines. So I'm going to do the line ones. And just, maybe this one. It looks very much cactusy. But you can see on this set, it has like little acorns, and this is so cute, the little bow tie or like little tie, and they have the die to cut that out too. But little acorn, little leaves here and there. Again, the different sentiments that we will use in just a minute. But I'm going to take this guy and just ink up and just stamp wherever I feel like. Get that all over, okay? So I'm just going to keep going throughout this whole thing. I hear ambulances. And around here. Okay, sorry about that. It's just a busy morning. And you know what's funny? I could hear the traffic so much busier too. I'm like, what is going on? Just how it is right now. Okay, so we have our pretty paper, and that matches this paper really well. I didn't even plan on that, but how pretty. Lovely color, that grasshopper. Again, you know what? Actually, I wanted to use some twine, so I'm not going to stick this down quite yet. Let me see. Oh, this will be cute. Just to bring out some more of the pink that's kind of like in our little flower. So I'll use this one and this and this. So we're going to put this to the side for now. And I was like, oh, I don't want to get ink all over everything. I can see I put some ink on my mat way back there. Okay, so we're going to use this glue in a bit. And we already finished that. We want to cut this. Okay. So I'm going to open this up and see kind of where we're at. Are you guys really good at layering colors? Let me know, because I just, you know, when I go to layer stuff, it's like, I don't know. Why does this seem like it's not even the same dye? Did I go there? Did it go here? Yes, it goes like this. So whenever I do stuff like this, obviously I'm matching it up, but see that little bump for this part? That's kind of what I was looking for, and I found it, and I think we're good to go. So this one does have quite a bit of white around it, so that's probably why I ended up stamping it so crooked, because I'm used to Local King's dies where it's right on the edge. I'm putting the tape right on the very edge to hold the paper and that, and then I'll bring this die back down in here and make sure it's fitting in there really nicely. And if it moves this time around, then I'll just be like, I don't know. There we go. See, it didn't pop right into that spot. So Lisa, what she does, she also traces this with a pencil, or a pen, so you can see that it's in the right spot. Because if it's like out like this and you can't really tell, you know, but when it's popped right in there, there's no movement. It's in the spot, and that pencil mark will help you kind of figure that one out. But okay, so let's get this guy. So pretty. Okay. Oh, I need to try that Alta New, thinking about this kind of thing that Karen had sent over. I really want to try that out, so I'll get to that soon. There are a lot of reviews, and then obviously Diamond Press, I have a lot of things coming up to get going for them. That one's tough though, because like I said, right now on HSN they don't have the links yet, so it's like, okay, so just remember you like this one or whatever, right, because it's not available yet. And if you guys want to come back and click those links, that'd be really helpful. But again, when they're ready, and I don't know when that will be, it'll be probably a couple days leading up into the craft day. Now look how perfect that is, because we have that little aperture. So always make yourself an aperture if you can recall to do that. The last thing I want to do with this little guy, I'm going to go ahead and stamp a sentiment on here. We have thank you, we have merci, grateful for you. You can put it wherever you like. I'm just going to put it on the jar. Let's use merci, because we're feeling very French here. I don't know if where I'm going to put this, like here. I'll put that there, put that there. Looks good. I promised you guys I was going to wash this, and I did not. Alright. I'm just going to take my VersaFine for this. Cute little card. And again, you don't have to use this set the way it's intended. Obviously, that's any stamp set. Do what you like. So with all these different little guys, I think it'd be cute if they were just on a card, like in a row, or just kind of like a little garden, you know? Cute. All right, so let's see what we got here. I got my 4-inch card base. We have this little guy. We're gonna put this down. I didn't do any distressing around the edge because I think it looks nice and clean like this. I prefer that right now. And I'm gonna take this guy. I don't know if I just want to wrap this around or if I want to actually make a little bow on the other side. Let me see. Because what I was going to do is put this guy in it. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to put some of this through here. Pretend that's holding it. Hope that makes sense. So I'm gonna put this here, just wherever, see what happens. Wrap it around, and maybe I need a little more of this for this part. And come back around. And I want it to hold it, so I'm trying to see how I need that to happen. Cute. Okay. So we just keep it in there. I'm gonna put this behind here because I want it to actually hold on to it. There we go. I'm just gonna put a knot. Bow's cute too, but I'm just gonna put a knot for now. Trying to make sure I have this nice and tight. That's so cute. Okay. Obviously I'm gonna mess with this still. I'm not sure of the placement. Here. Let's think. Aw. Okay. Do I want it that way? Oopsie. That's pretty much what I wanted to do, like that. I don't think I'm going to keep this to be the only thing holding it. I'll put a little glue behind here. I want this a little bit more uniform looking. There. Okay. Alright, so let's get some glue on this. Of course I smudged it with ink. Why wouldn't I? How did that even happen? Y'all saw me working. You know what? I have ink on my hands, don't I? Somewhere. Somewhere there's some ink that I end up getting on this thing. Alright, let's put that down. So cute. See right there? I got some ink on there somehow. There it is. There it is. There's the culprit. So I think like I said, I think my lesson learned is I'm not going to come in here and try to make videos kind of forced during the time. What happens is that I know you guys really want to see the videos and I'm like, I need to get this out. And, you know, I think I'm just going to have to take a chill pill and just do it when it's relaxing and when I'm not rushed. And I think that would be probably better. Let me hold this down here. So it may be that means I don't have a video for that day. Oh, sorry guys. Or it's going to be really late in the day. But again, I'll try to still get up early. Like today just got blown out of the water. It just didn't work out. But that's my preference would be. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue under this guy. Just to kind of hold it down in this corner. But you can just leave it kind of free floating. That's also cute. I'm going to hold that down. And then I'm going to take a little bit of 3D glue gel. So thank you guys for putting up with me through this one. Hopefully it wasn't too all over the place. I did want to try a few different things. I think I like this much better than just layering it, and you can probably tell and look at it and say, yeah, this is much better. But cute either way. And let me put this down here. Oh, so pretty. There's that. Cute little note card. Hopefully you guys liked the tutorial and you saw, you know, a couple ways of different using it. Again, I'm not the best layering, and probably part of that is I have to go get my eyes checked. Very soon. I promise I'll go very soon. Alright guys, links in the description box again. These are some of the items that will be on sale, it seems like, for the month. It seems like that's what they do. They have a theme of the month. And the cats and dogs sets are on sale right now, on top of some of these other ones. Again, if you're purchasing the ones that have the free dies, the free die will just be added in the cart. You don't have to like look for it or add it. Or at the bottom where it says like suggested item and it's the dies, do not add them because then they're going to charge you for those dies. So just add the stamp set. The dies will be added for free automatically, okay? Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.